Wait. Hey, y'all. If you did not know this face, my girl, yeah, girl, Callie C, better known as That Scuff Town. And listen. You are in Banters with Callie C. Listen, I want to talk to you for a minute. Um, I know. I know if you've just now started walking with the Lord, listen, there's a lot of people that's not going to be able to walk with you anymore. Because it's not that they don't like you and they don't love you, it's that they can't do what you're doing. They're not willing to give up what you're willing to give up. They're not willing to sacrifice what you're getting ready to sacrifice. See, when the Lord starts to take you into deep waters, which means that deep part of your soul and your heart and stuff like that. See, there's people that's friends with you and people with you that the Lord's having to separate because these people will drown. These people will cause you to turn around and float backwards to get out from swimming out and trusting in Him that He's going to save you and keep you safe floating like a, you know, because you gotta think, even if you were an angel, people would still be disturbed of the sound of your wings. They would still be disturbed at the shine that is coming off of you because of what you are doing and that you are doing what you're supposed to in the Lord. So listen, don't get discouraged. Don't get depressed. There's going to be a lot of pruning in your life when you give your life to the Lord. Which means, if you know what pruning means, it's like a farmer when he's out in the garden and he's taking out when he's taking out the bad weeds and things that's going to conflict with the stuff that is growing for us. That weed or that bug that is sitting there that is a problem, that's going to be a problem to the fruit that is growing from the ground. It will cause that beautiful process, that beautiful procedure, that beautiful growth. It's going to cause it to mess up. It's the same with some people that are family and friends that are starting to not be a part of your life anymore. Now listen, some, they will just walk away and just be done with you. And it's okay. It is okay. Because the thing is, you're going to have to pray harder for that person, that their eyes are open like yours, that they will start to see what you see. So eventually they will be like, I get it. And thank you for not giving up on me. But that means that at that moment, the Lord's having to separate that person from your life, because it can't be that substance that's in that ground that the farmer is pruning out. It can't be that disturbance. It can't be that hazard piece of waste. It can't be that destructive piece that is causing that growth not to flourish. Do you get what I'm saying? Stay faithful. Even in the hard times, even when you are in pain, even when it seems like you are grieving so hard. Stay faithful. Stay faithful. Stay faithful. Say what, Calista? So you want me to be happy and joyful even in the pain, even in the suffering? You want me to do what? Yes, because that is your biggest growth spurt. That is when the Lord says, see there, no matter what's happened to her, no matter what the evil one's done to her, he or she is staying faithful to me and knowing who the Creator is, who the one that can heal, who the one is that can provide, who the one is that can come in for the rescue, who is the one that can reach in when you're drowning, who is the one that can save you from that anxiety, who is the one that can save you when you want to go and commit suicide, who is the one when you do commit suicide but you are not able to go through with it. The one that saves you when you go through with it, but you wake up and you're still here because he saved you. He said you are chosen. You need to go back and tell the ones that are trying to do this that they don't want it. Just like my testimony. I refuse to shorten it. I refuse not to tell every little piece of detail about it, because every part of it shows the proof of my Lord. Every proof of my testimony shows the proof of my God, my Jesus. And do you think I must say a short version? Because if I say I had a brain aneurysm, my brain burst, but Lord healed me, people gonna be like, what would you say? I'm asking you, what would you say? You say, oh, okay, oh wow, that was amazing. But if I told you that the Lord allowed me to feel death, he allowed me to know that I did not want to feel that no more. He allowed my brain to completely rupture and go through 3 brain surgeries while I was awake during the brain surgery. I had to stay awake during the brain surgery, but he held me through it. He let me see everything. He let me be able to say, wow, oh my gosh, you went through that. I went through that. The Lord kept me. He wants me to be able to give you proof. He wants for you to be able to see that feeling in my eyes. He wants you to be able to hear the hurt and the pain and the saving grace from the voice that comes out of me. So when you feel alone and you feel like everybody has left you, baby, they ain't left you. You're just in a pruning season. You're in a pruning season where the Lord is taking out everything that is clouding your thought. That everyone that is clouding your hearing him, everyone that is taking his time that you could be spending with him and learning and getting to know him and love him, but that person is taking his time by saying, hey, let's go party this weekend. Don't feel alone. You're not alone. You got this. You got this. Just know that you are loved. You are enough. You are cherished. You are chosen. You are made in his image. The breath in your body is the breath in his body. That's the Lord's breath in your lungs. That's not the air around you. He says in the Bible, your breath is your breath is coming out. The breath is his breath in your lungs. That's his air from his body in your lungs that's allowing you to breathe. The reason that heart's having that pumping sensation is because that's the Lord doing that. The reason your organs are working the reason you can hear me now is because of the Lord. So don't feel alone. Just know you're in a pruning season and he's having to take out everything that is taking the tension off of him. Because you need to be able to hear him. You need to be able to hear his voice and only his voice. Like I said, you're always going to have those that do not like you. Because even if you were an angel standing in front of them, they would be troubled by the sound and the beauty of you, the sound of your wings, the beauty, the shine. They would be. Just know some can't go with you. That don't mean that they don't love you. That don't mean that they don't like you anymore. It's just they can't be a part of it right then. But you got to pray for them to be a part of it. You got to eventually be able to pull them to your side and say, see there, see what I mean now? And they be able to look at you and say, wow, I get it. I get it. Congratulations on giving your life to the Lord if you've already given it to him. He's wiped your slate clean. Now you got to try and keep everything on course. But if you fall, because he says you will stumble, you will fall, you will. He didn't say maybe. Think about it. He says you will. All he says is just ask for forgiveness. But don't be a repeat offender. Don't be a that's what I call the ones that know they're going to do it, but they say, oh, I'll ask for forgiveness. He'll forgive me. That's a repeat offender. Just know, give it to the Lord. Spend time with